job. Get ready for the next round.
You just got wall banged.
Oh,
What?
that was sexy.
Search and destroy.
That was cheat code.
Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Nate here, and that was sexy, right? I think it was. Don't hit too many of those, but when I do, it feels really great. Yeah, but that guy was just sitting in a corner, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna run across to see if I could snipe him through the wall, and then I missed and just decided to go for the cheeky no-scope and got it, so there you go. What I was gonna talk about was the Advanced Warfare co-op mode coming out. But then I saw a lot of videos about it, and I didn't just want to be another person trying to view horror or anything. And honestly, what I think it's going to be is it's going to be what Sledgehammer was working on before Modern Warfare 3, or before, Advanced Warfare, which was their third-person Call of Duty. And from what I've heard is from a leaked source that hasn't been wrong so far, he supposedly works in Sledgehammer. He said it's going to be like zombies, except it's not going to be, Treyarch zombies. But I was thinking it's going to be like third-person zombies, kind of like what we had in Black Ops 1 with that certain game mode from the cheat code or whatever. And I think it's going to be over the shoulder, though. It's not going to be top-down. But that's just my prediction. I was going to make a whole video on that, but then something happened to me on the way home from a friend's house today. And you can see by the title, it's video games saved a life. Now I can't exactly prove it, but I think that I honestly believe that I did save someone's life by playing too many video games. And it may be true, it may not be. But what happened is I was on the way home from my friend's house. It was late at night, it was dark, and I was nearly home, and I saw a dog cross in front of the street about 100 feet in front of me. And so I slowed down, and I could tell by the time that I reached the dog that it would have already been across the street, so I wasn't really worrying too much. And about 10 seconds earlier, I saw what I thought was a jogger on the sidewalk. He was wearing like a headlamp, it looked like, and so I was like, alright, there's a little jogger, that's cool. And then that dog ran across the street, and it was no big deal. And I think you can see where this is going, but that jogger was actually someone searching for his dog late at night, and he sprinted in front of my car, which made zero sense to me. So, I wasn't ready for it. I wasn't anticipating it because I was like, less than 100 feet from him. And I even had my brights on because one of my headlights is missing, so I just throw on my brights just so I could see better. And, I didn't know what to do because I wasn't expecting it, so just my reactions, my instincts, I slammed on the brakes, swerved out of the way, and I missed hitting him by less than a foot, I'd say. The car behind me nearly hit me, I nearly went into a ditch, I nearly killed him, because, I was going a good 20 miles an hour, and I just slammed on my brakes and squealed, and I missed him by a foot. And from what I've heard from studies is that video games do quicken your reaction time. And so I was just thinking like afterwards, because, it really shook me up. I don't know if any of you, I'm sure not a lot of you have killed anyone or come close to killing someone. But, if that ever, happens to you, I don't know, it kind of shakes you up, makes you wonder, what would have happened. I don't know what I would have done if, I had hit him. It would have probably scarred me for life. And I was just going home and I wasn't feeling too well. Kind of got me sick to my stomach. I was hungry, and I wasn't hungry anymore after that. And so I was just thinking, just to calm myself, I went and played some Xbox, and I was like, you know what, maybe, just maybe, I saved his life by playing too many video games. And I was also thinking afterwards, people say that video games desensitize you. You don't care about violence anymore. You play GTA and all of a sudden you're a serial killer or something. But honestly, after that, and I was just feeling so bad. Like, I know it was literally nothing I could have done except for, swerve. It wasn't my fault whatsoever. But you know, it's still, it made me feel sad, and I was just like, you know, it really did affect me. And this did happen, you know, probably a good 5 hours ago as I'm recording this right now. It's not something that happened a long time ago or anything. So I don't know if you could, you know, hear it in my tone or my voice, but you know, I've just been kind of less jokey, I guess, tonight. And I don't think that video games desensitize people at all. You know, I think that's one of the stupidest arguments I've ever heard. It does not promote violence at all, as my voice cracks like a little 12-year-old. But yeah, you know, honestly, I don't want to just shoot up schools because I play Call of Duty. That makes zero sense. There's always been violence, and there always will be, whether video games are around or not. That's just something that the media likes to use to get, you know, attention in the news. But anyway, just thought I'd share that little story just because it just happened to me. You know, not really much else to say. So, you know, thanks for stopping by. I hope I didn't bore you too much. I hope you don't mind the serious tone. And the question of the day is going to be how often, well, two things. How often do you want me to upload? Do you want me to upload daily? Because that's something I can do, but my internet is so slow. I believe it's a 0.6 up speed, and just uploading this commentary is going to take at least an hour and a half. And so I have to go get the gameplay. You know, I have to record a commentary. I'm creating thumbnails now. I know they suck, but they're better than what I had before. So, and then I have to render it through, you know, my program and then upload it. So the process takes about 2 or 3 hours. So I can upload every night. You know, it'll just be a long process. So I was hoping to do it, you know, 4 times a week. I hope that'll be good enough for you. But yeah, crap, I forgot the other part of my question. So I'll probably just, I don't know, say it tomorrow or something. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. I hope I didn't bore you with the somber tone. Hope I didn't ruin your day or anything. Promise the next ones will be more upbeat. And the next commentary will probably be about that co-op for Advanced Warfare. And yeah, thanks for stopping by for like the 5th time, and I'll see you on the next one.